Hi everyone, my name is Shridar from the Opera People and welcome back to Kopi and Song Sing That Word. Now, Kopi and Song is a series to introduce singers and repertoire to our audiences. And last year we streamed 10 live stream concerts that featured mini recitals and a chat session with our singers. This year we've decided to go a bit more kao on our Kopi and we'll be chatting with 5 singers playing our favorite word game, Sing That Word. And along the way, we'll be talking about music, their lives and careers, and some personal anecdotes and stories along the way. And today we are really happy to have with us soprano Joyce Tung. Welcome, Joyce.
Thank you for having me here.
No, we're really excited to have you on the show. Okay, so how the game works is I will say a word, and then you have 10 seconds to sing a song that contains that word, and then we will see how it goes. And then we'll have a conversation based on the songs and about your life and
10 seconds to think about
the song. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So are you ready to play?
Yes.
Okay. The first word is ascolta, which means listen in Italian.
Okay, I know the aria already. Okay.
Yeah, and that is
this Liu's aria from Toronto.
Signore Ascolta.
Yeah. Signore Ascolta.
Have you sung like more of the role before, or is
no, I've only sung this aria.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you like about this aria?
Okay, what I feel is the most beautiful part that a soprano voice can produce is the high and light sounds. Okay. So I really like the ending.
The ending is all high and light. Yeah. Everybody waits for that to see how good it is.
Yes.
Okay, maybe you can share with us what got you interested in singing in the first place, because I know that you started out actually as a pianist.
Yes.
So what made you interested in making the switch to being a singer?
Okay, like I've been always singing in the choir when I was in secondary school. And then it was when I was studying piano at Nanyang Academy of Fine Arts where I met my first teacher, Mr. Lim Shei, who's a great tenor. And then I started accompanying all the singers as well, and I started private lessons with him. So with him, it's not just the 1 hour lesson per week that I learned so much things, but it's through accompanying. I learned lots of repertoire. We listened to recordings together, and then I felt my world open up. And then I remember I told him, before I decided to switch to voice, I called him 老师, okay, I said, 老师, why do I feel so nervous when I play the piano? When I sing, I do feel nervous, but like not as nervous as playing the piano. And then he said that, okay, that is maybe a sign that you have more affinity to singing than playing the piano. And then I decided that I would want to focus on singing.
Wow,
yeah.
Okay. But do you find that having been because you accompanied love songs and all that, do you find that the way you look at a song and all is different because you also have the piano background?
Playing the piano helps you to understand the music more. You are more aware of what is happening, the harmonies, or in a reduction score, what the orchestral sound is like, and it definitely helps you to express better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think like what you said, like sometimes when you, especially with the orchestral reductions, you see a lot of textures and things that you might not hear when you're singing it because you're so focused on singing. So it can help you understand the music a bit.
Yeah, but definitely you have to listen to the recording other than just
the piano,
looking at the piano reduction score.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, are you ready for your next word?
Okay.
All right, the next word is Welt, which is the German word for world.
Okay, straight away, what comes to my mind is an operetta tenor aria.
Okay, go for it.
Du bist die Welt für mich. I only know the first line.
okay, now I can count. Yeah. Right, do you remember what operetta it's from? Okay, maybe our home viewers can add in the comments if you know where it's from. Okay. Actually, it's really great that you that you chose that because that segues very nicely into sort of my next topic, which is that you lived in Austria for quite a long time. How many years in total?
8 years.
Okay, that's a very, very long time to spend there. And you were there for school?
Yes.
And you studied voice while you were there?
Yes.
And how, what was the experience like sort of moving to a completely different country where they speak a different language and everything is so different? What was that like for you as a young singer, sort of,
Before I went there, I had some private German lessons first, but I still took 1 semester of German there. And then it is very interesting, as you start having school there, at the beginning you really totally don't understand what's happening. At first you would understand maybe what the basic conversations are like, okay, people are in restaurants, how to order certain things, but when you go to a history class, you understand nothing. Until 2 or 3 years later, then you start to be better in that language. Not only did I pick up very good singing technique from my teachers, but other than that, I felt that we had such a good pool of coaches and teachers, and we were really able to go into the music.
And you did your masters there?
Yes.
And then you did, was it opera studio or?
No, I did my masters in voice first, which is general, and then my second masters is in lead and oratorio.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you came back to Singapore in?
I think 2018.
Okay.
September.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, well that brings us to the next word, which is jia, which is the Mandarin word for home.
Oh my god.
You have something in mind?
Okay. I know one song by Shunzi.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, which when I went to the karaoke with my teacher, Mr. Lim, he used to sing it as
Really?
well.
Okay, give us a
so
taste.
it's 回家，我需要你。
Yeah, wow. Very good. Can go karaoke also, sing opera also, amazing. So can you tell us what have you been up to since you came back in 2018, other than teaching?
Okay, so I was very lucky as in different people and companies have been providing me with the singing opportunities. And I thought the very first step to that was because I auditioned for the SLO Artist Training Program. Then slowly, because of that, I sang in Carmen, and then because of that, you all heard me,
Yeah.
and then slowly more and more people heard me, and I got to sing more things.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, do you feel like coming back, especially from Europe, where there's so much of opera and stuff happening that you feel like it's a different, there's more things happening now, and it's more sort of exciting to be in Singapore as a singer?
Yes, I feel Singapore compared to let's say 10 or 20 years ago, now there are lots more singing opportunities and younger people are more willing to create their own opportunities and companies. Yeah, so I feel already very fortunate to come back. Yeah.
Okay. The next word on the list is Lieb, which is the German word for love.
Oh, okay. Liebe, okay?
Liebe, okay,
oh,
yes.
Liebe, okay. Meine Liebe ist grün wie der Fliederbusch.
Okay, cool. Maybe you can share with us some of the roles you've done in the last couple of years and some of the highlights of sort of performing and things that have really stood out for you since you came back.
First one was the Frasquita with Singapore Lyric Opera, and then I sung Queen of the Night with Kuala Lumpur City Opera, and then with the Marcellina, in the Fidelio.
Yeah.
And then, but the one which is really challenging was the Electra. Yeah.
Maybe you can share with us, that was a film opera that we did.
Yes.
It was I think for all of us, it was a very new experience. But for you personally, what were some of the challenges or the things you liked about doing a role that was quite sort of different from what you usually do?
Yes.
And also doing it behind the camera.
I think it's one role that I have to be able to portray a wide range of emotions. We did 3 arias. The first one was really she couldn't get what she wanted, and she was so bitter about everything. The second one was maybe evil woman that other people would view her to be. You would become so in love and there's hope. So suddenly you become a little girl and you have to be able to portray that. and then at the end was the outburst, and she's
but she goes mad.
Yeah, but she goes mad. Yeah.
So you were originally meant to do the Queen of the Night here last year, but then because of COVID,
Yes.
like that didn't happen. Can you give us a little preview of the Queen of the Night aria for us?
Okay, a preview.
Yes.
Die Hölle roch, kocht in meinem Herzen. Tod und Verzweiflung.
Yay! Yes. Was it? I mean, is that a role? I mean, the Queen of the Night is actually quite a. I mean, it's so famous, but actually she doesn't really sing much in the show,
Yes.
and like she just comes on, sings, and she leaves. So like there's actually sometimes not a lot of character to her other than just sort of singing the two arias and leaving. But do you find it sort of interesting and exciting to sing her, other than the fact that the music is very exciting?
From a very technical point of view, singing that role is always a lot of stress on the singer. But character-wise, I think there are many ways of interpreting her. Maybe she has a weak side, maybe no. So I think it's up to the singer and the director as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joyce, thank you so much for being part of Kopi and Song. If you want to know more information about what are Joyce's upcoming performances, please follow her on Facebook. We hope you had a good time, and we'll see you again soon.
Okay, thank you for inviting me to the show.
Thank you.